digital hand. Put up your digital hand so that I will allow you to hand over the digital mic to you to present your results and as well as your testimony. So, good day, everyone. My name is Coach Salisu, an advanced broker, Royal GT Motion International. With me on this call is Coach Mo, who is a senior broker, Royal GT Motion International. Right? So, we have been doing this business for 5 years. This should be our 5th year, right? And it's just that we need to ensure that we show people that it is working. If it was not working, you will not see the results you are going to see about to see. The most important thing about this business is you are trading with your money 100% in your custody, and you can trade spot and futures. But on spot market, your money, you can never lose your money. The only thing you can experience is what is referred to as a floating loss, not a permanent loss. Like it is in a Ponzi scheme where if you put your money, once they have already cashed, they have seen that the volume of money with them is high on the high side, they might decide to shut down the website, and that's the end of your money because your money is not in your custody. But why we are so passionate about this business, one major, I repeat, quote me, one major reason why we are passionate with this business is that we can actually make money with our money in our custody, provided that we have the requisite skill. And when I say skill, I'm talking about crypto trading skill and also a skill of knowing how to operate the robots, right? This business is for those that want a digital skill, crypto trading skill that they can use to make money with their money 100% in their custody. So far, we've been able to train people, and actually we have like 5 so far. We have like 5 people, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 5 people that have used this skill, and currently they are not even employed, right? And all of them are graduates. The likes of Coach Wealth, who is a petroleum engineer, and he's doing this full time. The likes of Queen Jennifer, who is a graduate, she's doing this full time, even though she has 2-3 children. The likes of Aminu, Coach Aminu, who is just a graduate, a fresh graduate that just finished NYC. Instead of going up and down to look for a job, to go and be begging people to help him get a job, he's doing this full time. The likes of Coach Fahad, who is also a graduate, he's doing this full time, right? Like Robert Kiyosaki said, entrepreneurship is all about solving a problem. Nigeria is a country that has a lot of problems to solve. It's not just about I have a PhD, I'm a professor. What can your certificate, what problem can your certificate solve? And the harder the problem, the more money you will make. I used to say this everywhere. The best place to make money in Africa, in the entire 54 countries in Africa, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's 54. The entire 54 countries, the best place to make money is Nigeria. Why? Because there are plenty of problems you can solve with your certificate. Now we have decided to solve the problem of unemployment. One of the problems we are solving is unemployment. The rate of unemployment in Nigeria is going up, right? A lot of people are looking for a job. Even those that are working, they are looking for what they can use to augment their salary because the salary is not enough. So we are solving the problem of unemployment. That's what RQTMI stands for, to solve the problem of our country. Instead of running away from the country to Japa and go to another person's country and go and help him develop the economy, we have decided to stay in Nigeria and use this skill of ours to empower the youth of Nigeria. Nigeria is a country of 235 million people. We have decided to solve this, and we are estimating that by in 5 to 10 years from now, we should have 10,000 people that we have nurtured. We have given this skill. We will get there. So we have on this call, what's the Dollar Queen? I can see you're putting up your hand. Okay, we have on this call.
Good morning.
All right, Dollar Queen wants to give her testimony before others will give. So we'll start with Dollar Queen. Just a reminder, Dollar Queen. Dollar Queen is
Dollar Queen is not giving testimony, Osalisu. She has downlines to give testimony.
Yeah, I have downlines. I have a. I'm not giving testimony. It's my downline that is giving testimony. So I want to mention their names so you'll be aware.
All right, give me their name.
Okay, Mr. H.A., Mr. Dele Rasaki, and Mr. Emma Uzoka. Those are the three people. Yeah.
Okay, all of Dollar Queen, she's someone that she's a mother. She has 2 children. She's not saying that I'm busy. I don't have time to cook for I will not have time to do this business because my mom, I have to cook for my husband, take care of my brother and sisters on this call. Elon Musk said that Elon Musk, the richest man in the entire 9 planets, said that if something is important to you, you will find a way. If it is not important to you, you will find an excuse. That's what he said. I quote him. So Dollar Queen, I found out that financial freedom is important to her. That is why among all her busy schedule, she still find a way to be able to do this business, and she's growing up. Very soon she will smash the V2 rank. These people she has mentioned are people that she met online, and they are Nigerians. Right, so Dele Rasaki, I can see Dele Rasaki, you are the first person to give your testimony. So what the template for this testimony is, let us know your past experience. Let us know your present experience with RoyalQ, and let us know what you intend to achieve with RoyalQ. 3 things, please. Keep it concise because you have other people that would also want to present. I repeat, the template is, what is your past experience? When I say past experience, online. I have done this Ponzi scheme, I have done this Ponzi scheme, I have lost money. I now find the reason why I lost money. That's your past experience. Your present experience. I have been doing RoyalQ, this is what I've achieved. That's when you share your results. Okay, I intend to get to social rank. I want to get to V4, I want to get to V3, I want to get to V6. This is what I want to achieve. This is an example. So please stick to the template and let us keep it concise so that we'll allow others to also give their testimony. So Dele Rasaki, I'm handing over the digital mic to you. Dele Rasaki. You can unmute yourself now. You're a co-host.
Okay. Good day, sir. Good day, my coaches. Okay, my name is Sir Dele Rasaki. So
you can hear you. Go on.
I'm still new into the RoyalQ. I'm still new into the RoyalQ. I'm still learning and I'm still progressing. So I've tried several online platforms to earn. Like let's say the Ponzi started with things like MMM. I did MMM. So MMM came and went. MMM was actually paying us initially. We were happy then. Then if we go to bank, we'll see that the banking halls are filled up with young guys, MMM boys. So then we were having joy, but we're not expecting them to close so soon. When a lot of us have invested our money, our hope, and everything, they just close just like that. So I'm seeing a different reason with this current one, RoyalQ. Apart from MMM, I also did some other ones like Ultimate Royal Cycle. I didn't benefit anything. I also did this forex trading. This forex trading, they have branches all over Nigeria. I invested my money and nothing came out from them. So also there's this one now that I also did. That one I did for my own comfort of my home. I had someone that was giving me a signal. In less than 30 minutes, I made over $1,000. In that same less than 30 minutes too, I lost the whole money too, out of greed. Because then I was aiming to make $10,000. That is the highest greed ever. So Victoria Key, I understand that yes, we can earn little percentage, but the percentage is legit and the money keeps coming. So that's the benefit and different understanding I have with Royal Q and other platforms have traded with. So if I'm permitted, I can share my screen to show.
Yeah, it's important to share your screen. You are a
benefits.
You can share your screen.
Okay.
Coach Mo, can you guide him on how to share screen? Seems like he's having challenge.
All right. King Dele, do you know how to share your screen, please?
Yeah, I've seen the share option, but
when you tap on the share option, what can you say?
I can see Microsoft OneDrive, Microsoft SharePoint.
Look for screen.
Google Drive,
scroll down,
Box,
tap on screen.
Okay, I see screen down.
Yes, tap on screen.
Okay. Yeah, I've done it.
All right. What can you see?
Okay, I can see my apps.
Now scroll down and look for Zoom and enable it alphabetically, letter Z. Scroll down towards the end and look for Zoom, and then you enable the Zoom.
Done.
Then go back.
I've enabled.
Yes, go back.
Okay.
We can see your screen now. You can proceed. You can open your Royal Queue. King Dele, we can see your screen. You can go ahead and open your Royal Queue. Are you there? Okay.
King Dele, you can go ahead to share your screen. We can see your screen now. Go to your Royal Queue and open your profit details. If you can hear me clearly.
Yes, it's loading.
King Dele, if you can hear me, we cannot see your screen again. You have to share your screen.
My phone now. This my phone for room.
Okay.
Dele, please, we are waiting for you. I can see the screen loading. Yeah, we can see your screen now, King Dele. Just go to your Royal Queue and share your profit details. Okay, guys, you can see what King Dele has been making. King Dele, you're up to you. You can go.
these are my progress. I'm trading $200 capital.
Coach Mo, it seems like we are having network challenge with King Dele.
Yes, let's move on to the next person. Let's move on to the next person.
Okay, but please, King Dele, you can. We've seen the earnings that. Okay, guys, you've seen King Dele. You've seen.
Coach Salisu, we can't hear you anymore. Check your mic.
Okay, you think King Dele, please, you can drop the screenshot on the chat. But you guys have seen his earnings. He's trading with $200, and he had made $73. That's close to 50% of his cash. So we move to the next person. I think the next person's name is it Ozoka? Ozoka also. Ima Ozoka, you have the digital mic. I think it's Ima Ozoka.
Yes, you can unmute. Yeah, King Ima, please, you can unmute your mic.
Okay. I have. Good afternoon, house. Good afternoon, the coaches. I hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I started with Royal Q maybe 3 weeks ago, but before then, I have been having some challenges with some Ponzi scheme, even though I never invested in most of them. But the last one that struck me, maybe I was occupied, a friend came and introduced CBES to me. So without checking details, because I trusted a friend, I released a large amount of money. The money I'm talking is in millions, not one, not 5 millions. So unfortunately, the same month, that was in March, the same month when I finished the project that was occupying me and studied it, I saw it's a Ponzi scheme. I called that friend, I had to withdraw this money. So that was the same week they started restricting people from withdrawing money. Just like that, the whole money went underground. So with that experience, anytime I see any advert, any person calling me for forex, for crypto, for binary, I just wave it aside that it's the same people. So then when I got in contact with Donna Queen, she was explaining. So I pick one or two things which is quite different from other schemes I have been reading about, and the one CBES that scanned me. So the two key points I pick is that one, your investment is not with Royal Q, or like under Ponzi scheme, like CBES, your money is in their platform. So they can do anything they want with your money. That's why they can tell people you have to go 1 month cycle before you can withdraw. But with Royal Q, your money is not with them. They say your money is in your exchanges if you're using Bybit or Binance. So at any point, you can withdraw your money, unlike the other Ponzi scheme. Then the other second point is that, of a truth, I'm a chartered accountant. So I know that before somebody can promise to pay you, if you invest $100, you get $100 in a day or $500 in a day. What kind of business is that person doing to make that amount of profit and share you that part? So, but with Royal Q, the second thing I pick is that they are not promising you 100%. If you are following instruction in a month, you can make up to 5%. You can make more in several months. At least the average you can make is between 5 to 50, between 5 to 100. So that one makes a lot of sense to me because that is the normal business I know, the range of what you can benefit. So, but even at that, I kept discussing with Donna Queen for over a month. That's why I just invested about 3 weeks ago. She guided me. We started trading. So within these 3 weeks, I might not be able to share my screen, but I've made over $200 within the 3 weeks. So it's just the challenge we have now that most of the coins dip. So, but with what she has taught me, I've learned that the best thing is to be patient. The best thing is to use the money you don't need in the near future, not maybe to go and invest your children's school fees or the rent you want to pay or money you need for immediate other urgent things. So it's part of the thing I have learned with Royal Q. You might not double your profit within a day, but the streams of income is steady and coming. Even in this dip now, some coins I traded on are still giving me some sales, which I'm making small money. So, and it's a question of time, I believe, we will come out of the dip. Most of the coins on floating loss we sell off and we come to normal trade again. So that is the one I prefer than the one promising you millions that you are not sure of, and at the end they will scam you your money. So that is my experience with Royal Q, and I intend to continue. I even intend to invest more money when I realize some of the investment I have somewhere that I will not use in the nearest future. I intend to invest more and follow instructions, and I tend to talk to people and tell them that this one is not Ponzi scheme. You can investigate and verify. Because personally, I did some independent investigation with the little knowledge I have with Bybit and Binance. So if you are new, you can go there. It's possible you see a balance. Maybe you started with 1,000. You are seeing your balance 950 in your exchange. So what I understand from there, from investigation I make, is that you have tied down some money and maybe you're floating loss. That's why that 50 that is removed is floating loss. And by peradventure, you want to withdraw. They might even tell you have $100 available to withdraw. That doesn't mean your money has gone. What it means from my investigation is that you have tied down your money to sales for coins. And until those coins sell, so unless you want to liquidate them. So if you liquidate them, sell them off at that point, that 950 is showing you that you will lose $50 on loss, but you can withdraw your 950. Then if it's 1,000 and it's showing 1,050, it means if you liquidate them all, you will have 1,050. The 50 is the profit you have made. So with that one, I'm convinced and sure that my money is with me. So the worst scenario is that if there's urgent thing I need to do with the money, maybe I can liquidate part, even if it's in a small floating loss or in a floating profit, and get back my money. So, but I intend to actually talk to people that is real, they can investigate on their, and I intend to invest more and grow her. I think that's my testimony. Thank you.
Please, King,
Yeah.
there's a way you can help us to share your details, because there are some doubters on this call that no matter how you tell them, you can save a soul by sharing your screen for us to see your profit details. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I will try and see if it will share. So I will go to share.
Yes, please go to share, and then you scroll down to screen. You look for screen.
To share screen. Yeah.
Yes, share screen. If it is your first time, it will show your apps on your phone. Scroll down to Zoom, letter Z, Zoom, and enable
No,
it.
it's on Zoom. It's showing start now.
Start now. Okay, tap on start now.
Okay.
Then is it showing your apps on your phone?
Yes, it's showing.
Now scroll down and look for Zoom to enable it.
Yeah, I'm going for Zoom.
Yes,
Okay.
enable Zoom. When you're done, go back. Your screen will share. Just go back. Your screen will share.
I've enabled Zoom.
All right, go back now. Your screen will share. Okay, it's coming up.
Okay.
All right, we can
Yeah, I
see your
see.
screen now. All right,
Okay.
so minimize and open your Royal queue.
Okay. This is my royal queue. Are you seeing my royal queue?
Yes, we can.
You see, this is the profit. This is $209. And there are streams of profits here. You see, I said I started 3 weeks ago. This is the day I started, 10th of May. So it's exactly, is it 2 weeks or 3
All right,
weeks?
all right.
Okay, it's 3 weeks.
All right, King. Okay, King, please, King Yima, I want to just ask you a question. These earnings that
Okay.
we are seeing on your screen, the $209, is it with Royal Q or it is with Binance? It is in your custody.
No, it's in Binance, because anytime I earn, I will go and check my balance in my Binance. Once the coin, the ones that sold, once they sold, the money returned to my Binance. So it's in my Binance.
Awesome. And then in addition, I just want to say something here for the newbies or for some of the prospects that are here with us on this call. You see, profits here, the profit you make in this business, in your Royal Q, is a function of your capital. There are 3 functions here. Your profit you make here is a function of your capital, the market condition, and then the skill on how you use the robot. So we don't promise you unrealistic returns here because the market is very volatile. So all you just need to know is that, yes, you can make between 5% to 50% or 5% to 100% monthly, but it is not fixed, please. Unlike all those Ponzi schemes out there that will promise you fixed returns. So you can see some days here are high, some days are small, but you know money is being made. If this money is in your bank accounts, let's be honest, let's be sincere here. You know that you cannot make this kind of money. If this money was sitting in his account, in his bank account, he cannot make this. It's not possible. So you see, don't be so focused on how much can you make in a day. No, rather go for the knowledge, go for the skills. Thank you so much, Kihima. We really appreciate
Thank you
for sharing your screen so that they will see from this result that yes, Royal Q is working. All right, back to you, Coach. Coach Salis, are you still there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. You have seen it for yourself. You can see how we are touching life, touching Nigerians. Instead of criticizing the president, instead of criticizing the governor of your state, wake up, help and join to solve the problem. Nigeria is a country that has a lot of problems. A lot of problems that you can use your certificate to solve. This man that just finished his testimony is a chartered accountant, which means he is someone that is occupied with a lot of things to attend to. But he created time because of what? Because financial freedom is important to him. So because it is important to him, he created time for it. So when you are giving all those flimsy excuses that you are busy, you don't have time, it means financial freedom is not important to you. That is why you are giving excuses. Thank you very much, King Ima, for a waste awesome presentation. We move to the next person, which is probably, we don't want this session to go beyond 1 hour, so that those that are absent will also find time to watch. I think we have 1 or 2 people that would present their testimony. Who is the next person, Coach Mo?
King Eche, King Eche, please, if you can hear me, kindly unmute your mic.
All right, please stick to the template of the presentation, your past experience, your present experience with Royal Q, and what you intend to achieve with Royal Q. How far do you intend to use Royal Q to solve the problem of unemployment, to solve the problem of poverty, because some people are still working and they are broke and they are poor, right? How far do you intend to go? Please let us know.
Very good morning to everybody. Good morning, coaches. Good morning, Coach Salisu, Coach Mo, Coach Fahad, Dollar Queen, and the rest of all the coaches that have been imparting us with knowledge on this platform. My name is Emmanuel Ame Eche. I joined Royal Q. Please, am I audible?
Yes, very audible. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. I joined Royal Q a few months ago, even though the reason why I joined Royal Q was out of, I felt it was out of pain. I joined Royal Q in pain, because why I say I joined Royal Q in pain is because I was informed of Royal Q 2002. But because of the past experiences we've had, just like we've had other people mention things like MMM, there's a platform I once joined at a time, they call it A Profit. And so many, there's this Own Your Life campaign where they will tell you to come, you come and register with money. And after registering with money, they will tell you that they are giving you packs of drugs that you don't even know where this drug is coming from, what it does in the system. It's not even a doctor that is giving you the drugs. They tell you, they say it's maybe multivitamins or some things. You'll be taking it, you can give to your family members. And some of these things, we open them like 10 spaces, or let me say 10 legs, 10 downlines at once. And at a point when you enter the business, you discover that you're not going anywhere. You are stuck. Then later, they'll come and tell you that if you want to grow, you should come and upgrade yourself. You should bring some kind of amount of money again. And I'll keep asking myself, what kind of life is this? Why can't we just be sincere with ourselves? Because people who are in there will tell lies. You come in, and at the end of the day, you are left in the middle of the wilderness. You don't know what to do. So you just tuck your tail in between your legs and begin to count your losses with your teeth and your tongue, and you just keep moving on in life. I remember when I did MMM, I was working in Plateau State when I was introduced to MMM. MMM paid me once. Then the second time, we paid and we started hearing about upgrade. So it was MMM that taught me that most of these businesses, when they begin to talk about upgrade, just know that they are gone. So I made up my mind. I said I was not going to do again. But somehow, because of my quest for financial freedom, I will still see another platform and do. So last year, where I was working, they transferred me to a location in Nigeria that I would not really want to be in that location because of some personal reasons. And one of the major reasons is that that transfer was going to separate me from my family. So I took the bull by the horn and I said, I need to make the ultimate sacrifice. Let me resign. So I left my work and I came back home to begin to see how I can start my life all over again, because I felt I was not too old to start. Because if God could start with Abraham at 75, I know some of my colleagues here and my mentors here are Muslims, some are Christians, but the Bible story spoke about how God told Abraham at the age of 75 to start all over again. So I looked at that story and I told myself, it's not too late to start again. So I began to search for knowledge. That was my major push that brought me to Royal Q. I began to search for knowledge. I saw a man who was into all these crypto things and Bitcoin things, but I discovered that all the platforms he was introducing us to, we will need to pay our money somewhere. We will still need to pay our money somewhere. And what I don't want to involve myself in again is pay my money somewhere to an individual or to a company where I will not see it. Then in my quest one day, I was on Facebook and I saw that, because I've heard about Royal Q 2022, just like I said earlier. But the reason why I got discouraged was because of my experience And the person that introduced me to, I remember one of the amiable coaches on this platform was telling us that some of the people that came into Royal Q in 2021 and 2022 were not patient for the system to pay them. And this person that was introducing me to Royal Q in 2022 was one of such kind of persons. She went to use money. She was using money that she will need in the next 1 week, in the next 3 days for Royal Q. Then you see frustration on her face. And after a few days, she will just go to Royal Q, whether in floating loss or floating profits, and withdraw her money from Binance account. Then she says she's going to make her hair, she's going to pick her nails, she's going to eat food, she's going to buy food, she's going to wash clothes with the same money she was using for Royal Q. So I was like, this thing doesn't make sense to me. When I came in contact with Dollar Queen, she, from the Facebook, was connected to a WhatsApp platform, and I began to see her talking. So one day I was like, let me talk to this woman. And we began to talk. And Dollar Queen said something to me. She said, my brother. She called me a brother. And since that day, I've been seeing her like a senior sister. She said, brother, I'm a married woman. I have children. She told me about her personal life. There was a particular day she called me on video call to share my screen with her. And I even saw the husband. And the husband told me, he said, Oga, he encouraged me. He said, Oga, put money here. Dollar Queen told me so much about the business, how they started during her pregnancy time and other things. And I was convinced because if you are someone that is knowledgeable, when somebody that talks to you, you will know if the person is lying or if the person is telling the truth, despite the kind of society we have today in Nigeria. Then I didn't have much money at that moment because I started with very low capital. I activated my bot. I didn't have money. I only had $100 to start. So Dollar Q was encouraging me, and I had to tell her, look, I just resigned from my job. Nothing is really working. I'm just trying to put myself together. I began to run a poultry farm, a broiler poultry farm at home, which has given me time for myself, and that's what I like. Honestly, I'm telling you the truth. As I'm sitting there in the house like this, not telling somebody, yes, sir, the thing is sweeting me. It's gladdening my heart. But the good news is that I got extra money. I put inside, and I told Dollar Queen, I said, I don't have much money. That's the truth because of the situations. My company, when I told them I was resigning, refused to pay me 2 months' salary. My pension, they stopped my pension 6 months after I resigned. Before I resigned, I don't know how to put it, but prior to my resignation date, 6 months, they stopped my pension, maybe because they were angry that I was going to resign. I don't know what kind of a system is that. So, but what I can see from Royal Q is that what is gladdening my heart with Royal Q is that my capital is in my hand. And no matter how long it takes, one day, when any coin I trade with my money sells, I will see my capital, I will see my profit. I've never seen a business like this in this country. As you see, I'm very excited because no matter how much long my money stays in Royal Q, whether on floating loss or whatever it is, I know that the day it will sell, on my Binance account, I'll see all my money there. So this is a no-brainer, and I think it's a breakthrough. So that anyone who is on this platform who is yet to sign up, I will encourage you, even if you don't have money, start from where you are. Don't use the money you want to use for your children's school fees, like you had the last testifier say. Don't use money you want to use to pay your house rent. Make sure it is money that I want to encourage people. Please, most of they save money for bank. Saving money in the bank is, I'm sorry to use the word, it's not a scam, but it's a waste of resources. Because if you put 10 million in the account, in the bank, by the time you want to go and check that money, it's 9 million something, it's not 10 million again. But it's only Royal Q that you will put $100 and come back tomorrow and you discover your $100 is 103. You put it again another day, you come back and see your $100 becomes 105 or 107. And just like the last, I saw the last testimony, I saw his profit and I was very happy. But it's just that my own capital is not up to what he has. So all you just need is patience. Royal Q requires patience. If you are not a patient person, you can't succeed in Royal Q. And I thank God that the money I'm trying to invest in Royal Q, or I've invested and I'm yet to invest, are monies that I will not be needing. They are monies I can sacrifice to wait for the next 1, 2, 3, 4 months. So I want to encourage everybody that is here, please get on board. If, and okay, there's something I'm looking forward to, though I'm yet to start. V6 is my focus. At least, if I cannot touch the sky, I will land in the cloud. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very grateful to all the coaches. I used to follow all the Zoom classes, and I can tell you the truth, those classes are inspiring and they are the bomb. And I want to tell my coaches, please don't be tired of coaching us. When we try to call to ask questions, please don't be tired of us. It's because we don't know much of what you know. And that is why we try to call. I used to disturb Dollar Queen. Sometimes a married woman, I call her in the night. Sometimes she will be the one to call me. Eche, what is happening? How are you? Let me see your screen. Even though nothing is happening, she'll say, let me see your screen. And she follows, she's truly a mother and she's a big sister. And I want to say thank you to Dollar Queen and thank you to all the coaches for these awesome opportunities you have presented to us. Most of the classes we are going through, the reason why many of us are not taking the classes for serious is because we are not paying for it. Most of these trainings, most of these lectures that we are getting for free, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours. There are places, there are academies in Akwa Ibom where I stay that teach cryptocurrency. People pay money to attend those classes, and we are getting it for free. And I want to tell my coaches, thank you for that opportunity. And I know that V6 is possible. And I'm coming off. I'm going to catch up very soon. Thank you very much, sirs.
All right, thank you very much, King. If it's possible for us to see your profit details, you will be glad, because there are still some people on this call, you might help to save a soul. I see some people on this call that the devil will be using his ways to talk to them that, na grammar, this guy does the talking. Na grammar. Let's show them that it is not grammar, because some people will still come and watch this recording when we drop it on our YouTube channel. Please, if you're on this call and you're yet to subscribe to RQTMI YouTube channel, Coach Mo will drop it on the chat. Go join the YouTube channel so that if you miss any session, you can watch it at your free time on the YouTube channel. So please help us to share your profit details. We still have 2 more people that want to present.
What the process? I should put or share?
Share your screen now.
Okay, sir.
All right, King Eche, please tap on the share icon. Look for the share icon and tap on it.
All right, I'm seeing a place display over other apps.
Yes, accept. Just allow it.
Okay. All right. I don't know if you can see me now.
No, it's not up yet. What else can you see?
Oh my God.
It's coming up. Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. So this is my Royal Q account. As you can see, I've not really made much, but because of the time, I put in money. So, but you can see the profit details. I've been making profits, even though as at yesterday, there was the market was dipping, but I was still able to make sub sales from one of the coins. I have 3 coins running for me. I was still able to make sub sales. You can see from Fund USDT, you can see I've been making profits even though the market was dipping. And I know that despite the fact that this is just that I started recently and I have not made much, but with all what I'm seeing right now, I'm convinced and I'm encouraged. And even this coming month, because there's a way my finances are programmed. But as soon as money is coming, I'm going to be buying more coins until I put the money I'm believing God to give to me to put inside. So this is my profit details so far, and it's working. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you, King. We have 2 more people. The last speaker, I think the last speaker will be a master's degree holder who is a lecturer. I will not mention the university so that, let me just keep that one confidential, but he's a master's degree holder in physics, and currently he's making 2x of his salary on a monthly. That's the person that will end this. But before that, we have sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Pardon me. Coach Mo, where is the guy?
Okay, I'm trying to look for his name. It seems network took him out. King Roll, please, are you there? If you can hear me, unmute your mic. Okay, it seems network threw him out. Coach Wells,
Okay,
are you still on this call? Coach Wells,
Let me call you. It was on the call initially.
Okay.
Network, I guess it's network. Let me reach out.
All right, no problem.
We don't want this session to exceed 1 hour, at most 1 hour, 10 or 20 minutes. So you guys have been seeing trading results. So Royalkey is not all about marketing. Marketing is optional if you like. You can see Elon Musk is also marketing his business on a podcast. So if Elon Musk is marketing his business, Dangote is marketing, you will not market. Okay, now remember, you can decide to trade. All the guys that have shared their screen, you can see they are not marketing, they are just trading. It's up to you to want to market and trade. It's a function of, so before Coach Mo will share his marketing results, let's also see marketing results so that you will see what is possible with Royalkey. Coach Jibril is someone that has a master's in physics and is currently a lecturer. He became a V3 member in last month. So I'm saying this because some people are still working and they are broke. Imagine you are waking up every 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. You're in the office, working for someone and you're still broke. You wake up to go to the office, you are not happy because your salary is not enough to pay all your bills. This is for you. If you are watching this call, if you are not live, I am believing that you are watching it. Take action. If your salary is not enough, it therefore implies that you need an alternative source to augment your salary. Rather than coming back from the place of work and go and sit with your friends to insult the president of the country or to insult the governor of your state, saying that they are not doing well, the policy is not doing this, is that, why not use your certificate to also contribute to the solution of the problem of your country? Become a solution to your country instead of a critic. Coach Jibril has showcased that. He is not blaming the government. Rather, he is taking advantage of the problem. There's a lot of problems you can solve in Nigeria. Coach Jibril, please, if you're on this call, just go straight. I don't want to.
King Roll is here. Do you still want him to come before the before Coach Jibril will do his own?
Jibril will end, Jibril and Coach Mo will end the session. Their screenshot is just marketing. It's not, we don't want them to, the trading result is enough. So King Roll Ahuru. Sorry, if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, pardon me, sorry. King Ahuru. King Ahuru, you can give your testimony now.
Hello.
We can hear you. We can hear you. Go on.
Okay, just I'm having a network challenge in this place. It's my pleasure talking on this platform, and I want to express my gratitude to the coaches and everybody that have made it a big deal today. It's my pleasure to be here. This is a great group, an association to be with. I think I joined the Royalkey on the 26th of March this year. So I will be going hardly 2 months with Royalkey. And at the time I was to join Royalkey, I was also doing CBES. You know, while we were in CBES, we are having our hearts break because you know that you may just wake up one day, you won't see your money. In fact, 90% or 95% of people that were on CBES knew that CBES is a Ponzi scheme. But you know now the mindset that you will cash out before they finally go. But you don't know that as much as you are scheming, they are also scheming on their own side. And they can be very smart schemers, but they have conditions to keep your money in their platform. Things like you must complete your trade cycle before you can do your withdrawal without any penalty imposed on you or payment fee. So while we were on CBEX, I one day saw this lady, Juliet, who I've always liked her skits or videos because she's smart and she has a way of talking to our audience. So when I saw her, I say, let me follow down what she's doing. Then I was able to find myself in a platform or in a WhatsApp group that is being controlled by Coach Welts. Then from there, I joined the major lad group. Then I was able to go through most of the videos, the video 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I started talking to him because the first condition he gave was that if you don't go through all the videos, I have some basic knowledge that he's not going to attend to you. So that makes me start believing that this thing is not just a Ponzi scheme, it's a scheme that is there to educate you. You know, they say you have to learn before you earn. So it is learning that comes before earning. Then I say, okay, let me go through the videos. Me, I love learning. I'm a lecturer, I teach. So I went through all the videos. I started having an insight that what Royal Q is doing or ROQTMI is doing is real and genuine. But one thing that was coming to my mind was that how was CBEX doing their own? Because I was looking at what Royal Q was doing, you know what it would take you to earn $1 in Royal Q. You know what it would take you to get $5. Then, you know, everybody trades in Royal Q. Then at times they receive their income at different times based on your entry to enter and your take profit rate. But in Ponzi scheme, which is in CBEX and PSEX, everybody just earn their money instantly. And it's like the robot, you know, when they do the trade, they just say, for instance, 1:30 p.m., when you copy the trade, in the next 5 minutes, the returns is added to your account. So that started making me doubt what CBEX and PSEX were doing, that this thing look like fraud, that the way Royal is doing that, it doesn't look like it's easy to get that, earn that money. I was not like, is it that the artificial intelligence used by CBEX is different from the one that Royal is using, their trading boat? Could it be that people in CBEX have a higher techno experience and wisdom on how to generate money compared to that of Royal Q? But at the time, I was able to look at it deeply. I said, okay, CBEX must really be a scam. Then I started trying to dislodge myself gradually. Then I was having it in the back of my mind that if I get one of my returns from CBEX, then I'll use it to activate my boat. Then from there, I'll get small money. Then I'll start trading. Then it was not too fortunate for me before CBEX had to pack up. But I just still summoned my mind. I had more savings somewhere. And the one that it has quickly, I've quickly withdrew from CBEX because I brought 3 people who put a huge amount of money in the neighborhood of $4,000. And that time they were doing one bonus, and the bonus was very big. So I was able to get like 1,500 USDT. Then I put it in my Bybit. Then I had to transfer some of it to my Binance. Then I now activated my boat. I started trading since on the 26th down to today. Although my trading capital is in the neighborhood of 5K, I think it's $5K or maybe $5K. But I've been able to make a return of 1,400 USDT so far. That is very encouraging, even though it's not smooth. Once in a while, you run into hiccups and the floating loss, but that's just what the market is. It's a volatile market. It goes down, it comes up. But above all, we've learned our lesson. What is the lesson? Is that you should not use the fund that you are going to use in a short time. It should look like a money that you will be able to do away with for some time, 3 months, 4 months. Then you can just put it into the Royal Q. And above all, the Royal Q also provides the opportunity for us to learn. We keep learning every day. For instance, when I started, there are many things I don't know about crypto. Till today, I still keep learning. Even when the EOS coin was sold off instantly because it was degrounded and the money was deposited in our Binance. So from there, I started asking a friend questions. I also asked Chief Mo, Coach Mo, some questions. He answered it. I started learning some things too, like how you could hold a coin in your Binance. So it has been an opportunity of learning. There has been an opportunity of also earning, though the hiccups are there because there's definitely no place where you earn money without having a challenge. So I still look forward to being a part and parcel of the group. I also look forward to be a major participant and be able to have that courage and perseverance, because we've learned that you just have to be patient. You have to be courageous. You have to also learn so that you will be able to stay long in the business. If not, you will easily get filled up, because if you come with the mindset of Ponzi scheme, you don't learn anything. Now you just do the copy pasting, and at the end of the day, they say your fund has increased by 1%. Then you start asking questions. How come that everybody trade at the same time? Everybody also make profit at the same time. So the whole thing look confusing, and above all, your money is not safe. For instance, as at the time they carted away, I think I lost close to $2,000. But the only advantage I have was the fact that I brought some people. So when I brought those people, they gave me some commission. I quickly withdraw those commission. And the benefits that I have of it today is that it was the money I got from them that I used to activate my boots, that I also used to form part of my trading capital. So, so that I won't keep running and keep us down here. It has been a worthwhile time, a time to learn. I've activated my mind. I've met great minds too, and I'm learning. I'm committed to learn, and we are still here. We pray we'll keep being here, and we'll reap the best and grow in this platform. So if you don't mind, maybe I will be able to show you my trading profit profile, if that is necessary. Is that okay? Would that be okay? Okay.
Yes.
So I should minimize, Nabi.
No, share your screen.
I should minimize.
No, King Rule, you need to share your screen. Look for the share icon and tap on it.
You are seeing? Are you seeing it now?
No. You need to go back to Zoom app and then you share your screen. You tap on share.
Let me
Yeah, go back to the app. You tap on share. Look for the screen, and then tap a screen icon. Tap on the screen icon.
Okay. Are you seeing it now?
No, what can you see on your screen?
Hello.
No, we can't see it. But what can you see?
I'm just seeing Coach Mo.
No. You need to check those
see
icons at the bottom of your screen. Check those icons where you have
I've done that.
Audio, video. No, you have not. We can't see. It's not showing here. Share. Tap on share first.
Then this one is screen.
Then you tap on, you scroll down and tap on screen.
I now tap screen. Yes, I've done that. Then now say cancel or start now. I've started now.
Start now. After the start now, what can you say?
Allow permission.
Yes, allow. Okay, look for is it showing apps on your phone? It's supposed to show apps on your phone if it's your first time showing on Zoom. It will show your apps on your phone. Okay. Can you see them?
No, it's not. Yes, it's showing my mobile data, battery, and all that.
Can you see your apps on your phone? Is it showing your apps on your phone?
Yes, now it's showing my mobile data, battery. No, it's not showing my app, Sha. Let me see. I say allow permission.
Allow, yes, allow permission. Tap on allow.
Which I've allowed it now.
Then go back. Yes, it's coming up now.
Have you seen it?
Yes, you can open your Royal Queue. Minimize and open your Royal Queue. We can see your screen.
Can you see it now? Hello?
Yes, we can see your screen. Yes, we can see.
Okay. So you can see that the profit has been, is volatile. There are days that the market will be good. Then at times the market will also not be too good. But the thing is that constantly you just keep having something coming into your account. You can see my profits so far is 1,400 USDT. You can see it here. You can see, okay, Hello?
Yes, we can see it. Thank you very much. We appreciate your testimony.
Okay.
Very interesting. All right. So this is the trading results of those that say, I don't want to market. I want to just trade and not tell anybody. In fact, I don't even want to tell my wife. You can see they are still making money. Now let's go to the second segment of people that say, I want to trade. And also, I want to use this system to change people's life. Because at the end of the day, if I enter my grave, I am going alone. It is how many positive impact have I done to humanity? How many lives have I touched positively? With my religious knowledge, with my certificate of degree, PhD or master's, how well have I positively touched humanity's life? That is what is going to help me in my grave and even help me before I die. These two people, this is what they have done. Coach Jibril and Coach Mo, they are trading and as well sharing the opportunity. Like I said, Coach Jibril is also a lecturer like this guy, Roll Akuru, right? Right, so now Coach Jibril wants to share his screen before Coach Mo, who is the last to share his screen. Coach Jibril has just became a V3, so he will just go straight to his withdraw, his Royal Q asset, and show us his withdraw. How many times has he withdrawn, and what is the total he has withdrawn in just 1 month of becoming a V3? All right, Coach Jibril, you have the floor. We don't have time again. We want to end the session. Coach Jibril, are you there? Maybe perhaps Coach Jibril, if you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning, everyone. Well, journey is really a very interesting journey, but I'll just go straight to my, let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, you can see it.
Okay, there's Royal Q. No, sorry, I like hiding my Royal Q app. It's very important. It's the best app on my phone.
Coach Jibril.
So, sorry, it's coming. Okay. Well, this month has been really wonderful. Anyway, this is not the this is the highest I've made so far in a month. Actually, made some couple of money, but as a V3 member, I just did 2 withdrawals. This when I got to V3, I draw 23.5, then I draw $182, and then but so far in this month, so far I've gotten almost $300. Almost, I think about 280 something or so. When I entered V3, I think somewhere around on 3rd. And since then, some days 21, some days 5, some days 18, some days 16, some days 24, some days 15, 11, 14, and so far 7, 5, 1, 3, 7, 1. Every day I keep getting something, and today we are still expecting one. And so far, in 1.5 years in Royal Q, I've made $1,900 through sharing this opportunity, and about 3 million naira. And I encourage people. I started without capital, and actually I encourage people to learn the skill and share the skill so that you can teach people and earn money to start your trading. My trading capital wasn't much, but with sharing Royal Q to people, I use it to raise my capital, and we are still doing that. So far this month, I think around $280, and that's about 400 and something. Yeah, that's 2 times my salary, and I really appreciate. I can't forget the day Kosalisu keeps telling me, start this thing, don't waste time, start this thing. This money you are looking for to start, it will never come the way you are expecting it. Close your eye and start. And as much as I will encourage somebody to, wait for your spare money before you start. For me, I can tell somebody, don't wait for your spare money to start, but have a plan to, sort out yourself. And if you put in effort on RoyalQ will surely come through for you. Thank you very much. I don't want to take much of your time. And before I pass the mic to Coach Mo, I'll now be thinking, if I'm getting 280 something in a month for athletes, I can imagine what somebody like Kosalisu will be getting. I can imagine what Coach Mo will be getting. Imagine I'm V4 now and I have like 3 times this. That means I'll be getting up to 600, 700. That's wonderful. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much.
You've heard it from him. This is just marketing, no. We don't want to, they are just decided to say, let me share this opportunity and also contribute to the solution of the problem of my country. I'm not going to leave Nigeria for another country and go and give somebody else's country. Nigeria is a country that I was giving birth to, and it's facing a lot of problems. He has decided to use his certificate to solve the problem of what? Poverty. A lot of people are working, but they are broke. But you can see now, Jibril is chill. Coach Jibril is chilling. His salary is, he had made 2x, 3x of his salary. So even if government decide to say that today they don't have money to pay, he's not feeling it. He will go to the office and chill, chop chicken, enjoy himself. While his colleague will be looking at him, how are you even making this money? He will now help his colleague. Thank you very much, Coach Jibril. Now we have the last presenter, Coach Mo. This guy, in fact, don't be my man go talk him. Coach Mo, share your screen, I beg. Make them see, say, we didn't make this money. No, don't be torture, John. We didn't make this money. Show them what they can. Yeah, so this is marketing.
RoyalQ to the world. RoyalQ to the world.
You guys have seen trading. All those guys that presented are trading. This is marketing. I decide to say that why will I sit on chamber? Why will I have friends and be talking about babes, side chicks, or be talking about Tinubu that is not doing well, or be talking about the state governor, instead of sitting down and talking about how we can get an alternative source of income to support our salary. If your friends are not talking business, they are criticizing the government, talking about babes, talking about ABC, my brother, change that to your circle. That is your financial coffin. That is why you are broke. Change your friends. Any of your friend that is not talking business, cut him off. That is what I and Coach Mo did. And today, see what we are making. It's not about making out. We don't show up. We don't show lifestyle marketing. Coach Mo, please.
All right. Good afternoon once again. I hope everyone can hear me loud and clear. All right. Now, before I share my screen, please, I want to say a quote. You can just write it down. You don't need to be in Dallas to earn in dollars, and you don't need to be in UK to be okay. I repeat, you don't need to be in Dallas to earn in dollars, and you don't need to be in UK to be okay. You can earn in dollars right here in Nigeria and also be okay. Now, many of you know my story. You know my story. You know how I got started to RoyalQ. And you know I have said a lot of things about how I started RoyalQ with zero trading capital. I got scammed. I lost a lot of money. In fact, all my life savings. But nevertheless, it didn't stop me from starting. Okay. Now, there are 2 things you need to do, because in RoyalQ, floating loss is inevitable, meaning it can never be avoided. It is part of the business. So what happens when you are experiencing floating loss? There are 2 things you can do. One, you keep on attending Zoom sessions and learning from our YouTube channel and 2, you share the business. But remember, it is not compulsory. But why do you have to share the business? It is because when you are expressing floating loss, you have your passive income coming in from your team building, which is the affiliate side of RoyalQ. And it's completely optional. But when I share my screen, then you should decide if it is worth sharing or not. So let me share my screen, please, without wasting much of your time. Just give me some few seconds to share my screen. Okay. Please confirm if you all can see my screen. Confirm if you all can see my screen. Coach Salisu, can you see my screen? Please, if you can see my screen, let me see
your screen.
your responses on the chat.
We can see your screen.
Awesome, thank you. All right, so, all right, thank you. So let's go to the reward, the income reward details. So when you see income, it means the affiliate side of RoyalQ. Now, this means that RoyalQ pays me this every single day just because of what? I empower people, I bring in people, I teach them how to also make money with this skill. So let's take a look at the total income, that is the cumulative. You can see here is $30,254, and in Naira, it is 50 million Naira. Now tell me, which business can generate this kind of earnings for you without stressing your life? I call this my 9 to 5, but you know, RoyalQ is more than 9 to 5 because I choose when I do my business, I can decide to sleep throughout the day if I don't want to attend to anybody. But what I'm trying to say here is that this is earnings that drops in my account every single day, even when I am unwell. I was unwell a few days ago, but it didn't stop me from making money from my passive income because it pays every single day. Now, take a look at how much that drops. Don't get confused when you see RB. It was a new update from RoyalQ. RB means reward bonus, which means it is USDT. So where you see RB, just know that it is USDT, it's $60. So you can see today has not ended yet, but I've made $5.4. Yesterday, $37. Day before yesterday, $31. Just take a look at how this drops every single day, ladies and gentlemen, every single day. Now, you should ask yourself if it is worth sharing or not. Now, I want to encourage everybody here that please, RoyalQ has everything you are looking for. If people can make $1 million from RoyalQ affiliates, if people can make $500,000, if people can make $250,000, there are people who are making life-changing earnings from just sharing this business with others and friends and family, and also even your enemies. So what will stop you from also doing the same? They don't have two heads. We have a blueprint you can use if you are ready to build a team. You don't need to stress yourself, but are you ready to put in the work? Because yes, you have to put in the work. You have to be ready to be there when your downlines needs you, needs your assistance. You need to guide them and show them how to make use of this tool to be profitable, because you don't just bring in people and you leave them to figure out how they will make money with the boss. No, you have to be the one to show them, teach them to teach others. So please, this is the best business in the world. I am telling you, this is my 4 to 5 years in this business since 2021. There is no day, I repeat, that I have never made a dime from this, my income, which is my affiliate earning from RoyalQ. Withdrawal is instant. Don't even think, withdrawal is instant. So ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is my earnings. And honestly speaking, RoyalQ has changed my life. This is what feeds my family. This is what takes care of all the bills in the house. This is what I do full time. I have no any other business. So don't give yourself any excuse. You can do it. I don't have two heads. If I can do it, you can do it. So thank you so much once again. Over to you, Coach Salisu.
All right, you can see he had made 50 million Naira in the space of 5 years. Please, you that you are doing 9 to 5, sorry to say, have you made 50 million in 5 years? Sorry to say. right? With your smartphone. This is what he had made so far in the space of 5 years. Now, I'm going to end the session with the words of Robert Kiyosaki and Jack Ma. I will start with this. If you use 95% of your time in your 20s to build your bank account, you can spend 95% of the rest of your life doing whatever you want. If you find out that people at the age of 50, 60, they cannot do what they want, is because they did not use their 95% of their life at the age of 20s to build their bank account. That is why they are suffering, right? Let me tell you something. Poverty in old age is the worst. You will hate it. Robert Kiyosaki said that if at the age of 50 you are not financially free, you wasted your youthful age. I'm not the one that said it. He said it. Robert Kiyosaki, whose net worth is around $100 million. Jack Ma, who is the fourth richest man in Asia and 27th richest man on earth so far, last time I checked, he said that at age 35, if you are poor, you deserve it. So sorry, I'm not the one that said it. It is Jack Ma that said it. So please, this is all the things we have for you. We do this every Saturday. This is trading results and marketing results. The final decision is up to you. The final decision is up to you. I can see somebody is saying that, okay, let me not read it out. Coach Mo, probably I'll just keep quiet. Let me ignore
I saw it. I just ignored.
Next week, I will not say we will surprise everybody next week, but I will not say what's going to happen next week. Because if you do it by now, we are not seeing the numbers that we want to see. No problem. So next week will be on June. That is the middle half, the remaining 6 months of 2025. What do you intend to do? Is up to you. Have a weekend full of blessing, peace, and mercy of the Lord. Bye, everyone.